Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with this makeup look for you guys. The palette that we are going to use today, it is the L.A Girl Foreplay palette. These just came out at Ulta and I think they are so cute and so small and so convenient, and the colors are amazing. The blendability is amazing. So we did that. They do have like two other ones, I believe, but this is the one that spoke to me. I think it's very fall appropriate and I really like it. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's jump right into the video, guys. So hello guys, as always I'm going to start off by priming my eyelids, and I usually use my concealer. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Light Beige, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that all over the lid, and then just go ahead and blend it with a synthetic brush. So this is again the palette. It is the L.A Girl palette. It is in Foreplay. Sadly, these shadows don't have names, so I'm just going to be pointing them out. But I'm going to go ahead and take this reddish burgundy shade, and that's going to go a little bit higher than my crease. So on my crease, and then a little more higher, just so that shadow kind of shows when I blend everything together. And all I'm doing here is I'm gonna just pretty much stamp on the color, kind of messy. It doesn't have to be precise. And then here I'm just using this, again, really old brush that I've had for years. It is by Sonia Kashuk. It used to like come in their sets. I think I say this in all my videos, but a lot of my brushes are from Target. Next color is, I'm gonna go in with this like rich orange shade, and that's gonna go right above where we applied that first color. And this is just the JH40 from Jaclyn Hill and Morphe. This brush set, it's like a white brush set. It's a really good brush set, guys. It was a little bit on the pricier side, but I find that their brushes are really nice to work with, and I pretty much use them in every time I do my makeup. They're just really easy to work with. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and apply that above. Don't worry about blending just yet. So next I'm gonna take this more like a, I want to say just like a almost like a cooler toned type of orange, and that's gonna go right above the rich orange shade. And I'm just taking that on a e.l.f. brush, I'm sorry. And then next we're gonna take this white like beigey shade, and that's gonna be used to highlight our brow bone. And then here I'm gonna go in and start cutting my crease. So here I'm taking the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer again, and of course my favorite brush. This is a BH Cosmetics brush. It no longer has the name on it because that's how much I've used it, but any brush that helps you guys cut your crease will do. So here I'm gonna go ahead and create a liner with one of the shadows. I don't know why I didn't show it, but I'll insert a clip of it so you guys know exactly what shade I'm using. It's the one in the middle. It's almost like a pressed pigment. It's not really a glitter, but I'm gonna go ahead and create just a wing liner. And again, I'm using the Morphe Jeffree Star JS14 brush, since it's really small and I can really just detail everything a lot more. So I'm just gonna go ahead and create a wing liner. So I was experiencing fallout like I said, it is a pressed pigment. So what I would have done is I probably would have used a just a glitter glue, just so everything would have stayed on. That's the only thing I would tell you guys. If you're gonna do it, just make sure you use something that's gonna stick onto it, because if not, it's just gonna keep falling. Even though I didn't use it, I think it turned out pretty well. And then here is the part where you grab any liquid liner. This one is from my beauty supply store. I really don't like it, but it's the only thing I had in hand. And pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna outline my winged liner. I just wanted to give some, like, a little different dimension. I'm always doing my orangey warm looks, and I was like, you know what, I had seen this look, I think, on Instagram, and I felt inspired by it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try to create something like that. This, you really want to take your time. You don't want to mess up, because if you mess up, you mess up the whole look. So I was trying my best to just really do a nice job. So now we're going to move on to the face. I already did my eye and applied my lashes. I will link the lashes below. But I went ahead and used the Wet n Wild Hydrating Primer Serum. This really helps me out when I'm like extra dry. And today I felt like I needed a little bit more of a boost on my skin. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to go in with this primer. I didn't use any pore filling primers. Usually I will use that and a pore filling primer. But I was like, I'm just going to wing it like this. So I went ahead and primed my face, and then I've been really liking the Beauty Believe foundations. I went ahead and used two shades. I used Toffee, and then I used Natural Tan, just because I'm in the middle right now, and one is too dark, one is too light. So when I mix them, I get the perfect shade. And then to apply that, I'm going in with a Morphe G36 brush. This foundation brush is so nice for the skin. I feel like it makes any foundation full coverage. By the way, the foundation I'm using, it is a medium to full coverage, it says, but it's really more on the medium side when I use my beauty sponge. So with this brush, it just took it to full coverage. Again, I'm just trying to like stamp it on, not really move it around, because I don't want any streaks on my face. Well, there I was, but later I will go back in and pat it in. And then we're going to go ahead and highlight under the eyes. And again, I'm using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in light beige. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight under the eyes, forehead, down the nose, my chin, and on my Cupid's bow. So to blend it out, I've been really enjoying this, again, e.l.f. Camo sponge. I guess they came out with a special sponge for this concealer. I feel like it works well with any concealers, really. I've even done my foundation with it, but I really like it with this, especially with this concealer. And I just love how it blends under the eye and all the highlighted areas. So we're going to go ahead and blend out. So to cream contour, I'm taking my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the shade Warm Caramel. This just gives me the perfect cream contour. Sometimes I do go heavy on my cream contour, but with this one I feel like I'm in between. It's not too bad. So again, we're gonna go ahead and just contour the face, and then to blend it out, I'm just taking this synthetic brush. I love using brushes for my cream contour. I really never ever use a sponge. I just feel like it makes it faster and easier. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stipple it out, make sure everything is super nice and blended. So after I had blended out the contour, I felt like my whole nose was just contour. So I just went back in with the highlight and just kind of reapplied it so we don't lose the nose highlight. And again, I'm just blending everything in together. Now to set my face, I've been really enjoying the e.l.f. Halo powder. It's a really nice light everyday powder. I feel like it makes my foundation look really nice, not heavy at all, and it doesn't feel heavy at all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place that where we obviously highlighted. And then for bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild bronzer in the shade Ticket to Brazil. I do have a darker one, but I feel like this one complemented the cream contour. And of course, we're going to hit all those areas that we applied the cream contour. And then I'm just going to go ahead and cut my contour so it looks really nice and sharp. And then I saw this trick on Instagram where this girl took it all the way to her like lip. So that's what I tried to do there. So now I'm going to go in back with that rich orange shade, and I'm just taking it on a pencil brush, and that's going to go on the waterline. And then once I've done that, I'm going to go in with that same brush, I believe. And then I'm just going to take that orange shade and just really blend it out so it looks just, I feel like I never do much on the waterline. So I was just really trying to intensify that area. And then here I'm just taking my e.l.f. brush and I'm just dusting all the powder off. The brush that I'm using is from e.l.f. again. It is their pointed powder brush. I really like this brush for this specific reason. And then whenever I dust off the baking powder, I like to go back in with my bronzer and re-bronze, just because I feel like everything kind of takes off when I blend everything together. And then to set my face, we're going to go in with my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I haven't used this thing in forever and I forgot how much I really did like it. And then to highlight, I'm going to go in with this Makeup Revolution highlight. It is cracked because I bought it and it fell right away, but I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight my face. Again, this is in the shade Radiance and it is their Skin Finish highlighter. So pretty. I feel like you can really wear for every day or really just amp it up. And that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do there. Just highlight all the high points of my face. And then this is the final look, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.